Good evening. Hello, hello. Gosh, take my glasses off because otherwise you just get rings around my eyes. But it doesn't mean that I'm going to be like this, looking at my notes. Hi. Hello. Let me know if you're watching live. We have got a lot of people who have said they want to be on this class tonight. So I'm just going to, bear with me. I'm just going to do a quick invite. If you are watching this live and you want to give this a share, please feel free to do that. The more the merrier as far as I'm concerned tonight. I'm excited to share some of this stuff with you. I can't press the button. How annoying is that? Here we go. Oh, there we go. Like, let's just invite some peeps. So yeah, my name's Heidi, for those people who don't know me. If you're watching live, let me know where you're watching from. Let me know where in the country you are. Let me know if you have got your Christmas tree up yet. We haven't. In our home, we don't put it up until the 1st of December at the earliest, but actually we're probably going to leave it a little bit longer because we've just found out that we're going to get a rescue doggy tomorrow. So I think we're going to have a bit of time for settling the dog into both houses because we don't live together. Long story. Anywho's, I think I've done some inviting. I can see that I've got some viewers. So if you are a wellness advocate and you're watching this live and you have invited some people on the class and you want to go ahead and invite them, just remind them that we're here, then do that. There we go. So hi, who have I got on? I've got Emma, I've got Carrie. Hello, Carrie. Let's see. Aha, I can see people commenting. Amazing. Your Christmas tree is up, Janine. Amazing. You're watching from Southampton. Hi, Sarah. Hi, Ali. Hi, Christine. Hello. No tree here. No ho yet either. Hayley, I feel you. So anyway, but I've got to say today, prepping for this class has really got me in the Christmas mood. I'm like, ching, 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 ching. In fact, I was looking for a hat, but I think it's in the car. I think my Christmas hat is in the car. Hey Tracy, hey. So yeah, so tonight, I'm going to go through with you some stuff around, you're in Lincoln, some stuff around scenting your home this festive period with essential oils, which not just smell lovely, but also have health and therapeutic benefits. I'm going to talk about that a little bit tonight. So for those people who don't know me, my name's Heidi. Thanks, Tracy. My name's Heidi. I live in Wakefield. I am a doTERRA wellness advocate and I've been a doTERRA wellness advocate since May of this year. I look after a team of customers, sharers and builders of just under 300. There are 299 people who I look after, not directly. I have people who I look after and they look after people. So we've got this lovely collective of customers who all use essential oils from doTERRA. It's a really nice community where people support each other with, in Huddersfield, only down the road from me, Christine, people support each other with alternative ways to look after their family's health and well-being. So I'm going to talk about that a little bit tonight, but I'm specifically going to talk about home fragrances. So oil time. Hi Sophie. So yeah, I'm going to talk a little bit about fragrances. So I thought I'd start by just giving you a little bit of introduction to me and more generally to essential oils and specifically doTERRA essential oils and how they work and what they do. And then I have got some recipes for you. I'm going to tell you about some really exciting limited edition Christmas diffuser oils that doTERRA have produced. I'm going to have to put my glasses on because I can't see. And I have also done some diffuser blend recipes for those people who have oils already or are thinking about getting oils. And I've done some kind of like Christmas survival stuff for you. So I'm going to cover quite a few bases. If you're watching live and you've got questions, throw them in here by all means. And I'll happily answer them. If you're watching on replay, just drop me a replay in the comments and tell me where you're watching from and when you're watching. And it would also be lovely. I'm looking glam, thank you very much. Bake Off has taken over your kitchen. And if you are watching on replay, or even if you're watching live, just let me know how you found this class. Like, isn't how you found it, we'll do that at the end, but how you got here. So who invited you, which wellness advocate invited you, and all that. And that would be lovely to know, because what will happen is if you're invited by a wellness advocate, then they will make sure that they reach out to you after the class and have a chat with you and answer any questions that you've got. So at the end of the class, I will also do a giveaway, so stay with me. I give away something at the end of every class every week. So there'll be some freebies to give away, and there's an extra special offer for you as well at the end of the class if you stay with me. So I'll be with you about an hour tonight, I hope. I have no idea what time it is, but let's just crack on. Hi Kellyanne, hi Michaela. Okay, so as I mentioned, my name's Heidi, and I've been with doTERRA as a wellness advocate since May, but I've actually been a doTERRA customer since February, March time of this year. And the way that I came to doTERRA was last Christmas, I got a really terrible bout of, it wasn't full-blown flu because I'd had the flu jab, but I got a really nasty cold that really knocked the stuffing out of me, and I spent New Year in bed thinking I was dying. After the cold had gone, I was left with this horrific cough that I could not shift at all. I'm asthmatic, so I was a bit worried about it. I ended up at the doctor's. It was so severe, the cough, that I don't mind telling you, I'll tell anybody that'll listen. It was so severe that when I coughed, the cough was so harsh and so like violent that it was messing with my pelvic floor, and I was frequently and quite violently peeing myself in public because of this cough. Lovely, that's what you want in it when you're 42. So I went to the doctors, and they took my peak flow because I'm asthmatic, and they were like, it's not a chest infection, it's just viral. It will go, but you'll just have to sit it out. But let's just give you some antibiotics in case you have got a bit of an infection. So they gave me some antibiotics, didn't do anything, told me to come back 6 weeks later if it still hadn't cleared. I was back 6 weeks later. They listened to my chest again, were a little bit concerned about it, gave me some more antibiotics, said take these away, give it 2 weeks, if it's not gone, come back. Went back again 2 weeks later, gave me a course of steroids. All this time I'm still pissing myself in public, delightful. Gave me a course of steroids, also didn't work, booked me for a chest x-ray, and we're talking about we might have to admit you to hospital. Horrible. Hospital for tests, that was. And in amongst all of that, I was doing all kinds of things. I was steaming, like not steaming drunk, I was steaming. I was, using Olbus oil, you name it. I was trying everything. I was kind of like, I will try anything, And in amongst all that, I had a conversation with a friend who uses doTERRA oils. And she said to me, have you tried any essential oils? And to that point, my only experience of essential oils had been in an aromatherapy way. So I did an aromatherapy course when I was at night class when I was like 22. So I know about, it smells nice, it makes you feel good. That's kind of the beginning and the end of my essential oils experience. And I was like, well, no, but it's not really, it's making me feel like rubbish, but it's not. And she was like, let me send you something. So she sent me through the post, have I got a packet out on the side? I probably have, yeah. Some of these. On Guard soft gels. So On Guard is doTERRA's protective blend. They come like this. It's actually an oil. It comes in oil form as well. But she sent me some On Guard capsules, and she sent me a bottle of wild orange essential oil. And she said to me, take those On Guard capsules every 2 hours for the first 3 days, and drink wild orange in your water, and then take them these 3 times a day until they run out. And within 4 days, the cough was no longer making me pee myself in public. And within 10 days, it had gone completely. And I was like, holy shit. Sorry, I'm a bit sweary, I apologise. And that was the beginning of my relationship with doTERRA essential oils. And it has been a relationship. It's been a love affair. And I don't even know how much the On Guard capsules are, Emma. I haven't got a price list in front of me. Reach out to me after the class and I will tell you. They're not expensive. But I'm not going to do prices tonight. I'm just going to talk to you about the oils. So what was I saying? Yeah, so I spoke to her about it and I was like, okay, so you've got my attention now. Like, you've properly got my attention. What's the deal with these oils? And we had a conversation and she explained to me that doTERRA essential oils are certified pure therapeutic grade, which means that you can ingest them, you can use them internally. And she basically explained to me that as a fibromyalgia sufferer, she hadn't taken any pain medication for over 3 years, and that she was controlling her condition with essential oils. And I've got a friend, a very dear friend, who suffers fibro, and I was like, oh wow. And I started educating myself. And here we are, 6 months later, after that, I actually decided to leave the company that I worked for previously and come over to doTERRA and represent doTERRA, because I believe so passionately in the power of these oils, and I've seen so many amazing things happen, not just for me, but for my family, for my animals, for my friends. So that's where I'm at. So just to kind of frame that for you a little bit about why essential oils, why particularly doTERRA essential oils are so special. And I'm only talking about doTERRA tonight. If I mention oils, it's doTERRA oils I'm talking about. You can go into a health food shop and you can buy a peppermint oil. You may not get the same therapeutic benefits from that peppermint oil as you would from a doTERRA essential oil. So it's doTERRA oils I'm talking about specifically tonight. So the way that doTERRA essential oils work is that because of their purity and their potency, they can actually penetrate cell walls. So inside your body, you've got cells, you know this. And the reason that antibiotics don't work on viruses is because viruses sit inside of a cell. But essential oils can penetrate a cell wall. And some essential oils can actually penetrate the blood-brain barrier. Blood-brain barrier. Like, for example, frankincense. I'll talk about frankincense a little bit tonight. So you can use therapeutic grade essential oils like you would use conventional medicine. So I use peppermint for headaches, I use frankincense for migraines, I use a digestive blend for upset tummy, I use On Guard for immune support, you name it. I have, since I started using doTERRA back in May properly, I have taken 2 painkillers in that whole time, and the rest of the time I haven't taken any other conventional meds. Now, I'm not anti-conventional medicine, and I'm not saying give up on medicine at all. My brother is a pharmacist. I'd be stupid to say that to you. But I will say to you that by taking a more holistic approach to my health and well-being, I'm the wellest I've ever been. I am not currently using any asthma medication at all. And that's the first time in my adult life that's been the case. I'm much healthier. I feel much better. My skin is clearer. I sleep better. And I don't get poorly like I did before. So there you go. So the thing with doTERRA essential oils is that they don't just smell good, and they do smell amazing. And if any of you if you've got sample packs, or if you've got your oils, you'll be able to testify to this. You open your packet of oils, they are like, whoa, they smell pretty special. But they are also medicinal. So the way that essential oils work is that they are actually the lifeblood of the plant. So they're an oil that runs through a plant. Think of it like a plant's blood in essence. It's like sap. So the way that plants protect themselves, the way that plants attract pollinating insects, the way that plants fight disease is with essential oils. And so when you extract essential oils from a plant, either from the flower or the bark or the seed or a bulb, one drop does sound very strong, Janine. You can then harness the power, the therapeutic power of that plant matter. Medicines, modern medicines, conventional medicines are often copies of what you'll find in essential oils. So for example, amitriptyline, very famous drug, used a lot in antipsychotic medication, in antidepressants, in anti-anxiety meds, in sleeping tablets. Amitriptyline is pretty much an exact carbon copy of the chemistry that you will get in Bulgarian lavender because of where it's grown. So and like for like, actually much cheaper to produce than conventional medicine. But because the industry isn't regulated, it's not always trusted. And that's the thing with doTERRA. They're certified pure therapeutic grade oils. They're the only essential oils on earth that have that certification. And that's why doTERRA are the biggest essential oils company globally. So I'm going to talk a little bit about how you can use oils. I'm going to touch on using them internally and using them topically, but the main thing we're going to focus on tonight is I'm going to talk about using them aromatically, because we're going to talk about smells. So let me just talk to you about how you can use them topically. So with essential oils, you can use them on your body, on your skin. So for example, lavender oil, one of our most used oils in our house. We use lavender oil a lot on our skin. My daughter has eczema. We use it to help soothe her eczema. We dilute it in a little bit of fractionated coconut oil. I also use lavender topically by rubbing it on the soles of my feet at bedtime. By rubbing an essential oil on the sole of your feet, you'll get it into your system within 30 seconds, and within 20 minutes, that essential oil will have permeated every single cell in your body, and you'll be reaping the therapeutic benefits. And lavender is known for its sedative properties, so it helps you sleep. So that's how I use things topically. I also use essential oils a lot in the bath. So this is my most recent pot of Epsom salts, and I'm a massive fan of Epsom salts, so I use them to bathe in. And the other way that you can use them topically is you can actually use them for treating particular things. So for example, a few weeks ago, no more than that, maybe about 2 months ago, I used oregano oil to treat a skin tag on my neck. Just put a little bit of oregano on there, dilute it with a bit of fractionated coconut oil. Hi Sue! And it fell off. The skin tag fell off after 2 applications. Everyone has different results, but I was just very fortunate with that. It came off really quickly. So that's how you can use them topically. You can also use them internally, so you can ingest doTERRA oils. Not everyone chooses to, it's not obligatory, but I personally do. I love taking oils internally. So every morning I take a little bit of lemon oil in my water, take a drop of lemon oil, drink it down in a shot of water. I also take Digestive, which is the doTERRA's digestive blend, in a soft gel capsule. And I take Ceiba, which is a cannabinoid derived from the Ceiba tree. It's like CBD oil, it's like hemp oil, but it's not from a cannabis plant. And I take Frankincense, which you'll hear me talk about quite a lot tonight, internally every morning. For my general health and well-being, cellular health, brain health, respiratory health, you name it, it's in the mix. And I diffuse a lot. I am the queen of diffusing. In fact, I'm sitting here right now. I've got a diffuser on the go here. I've got one here. They're not both on, but I love diffusing. And for me, diffusing is the easiest and the most straightforward and the just lowest hassle way to use essential oils at home. And that's what I'm going to talk about tonight. So when you use essential oils aromatically, you can do it a number of ways. So for example, let me give you for instance, this is peppermint oil. When I'm feeling a little bit stuffed up, because I sometimes, with my asthma, I don't know if anyone else is asthmatic, if you've got your peppermint oil with you, do this with me if you wish. When I'm feeling a little bit stuffed up, when my airways feel a bit blocked, when I feel a bit mucousy, I'll use peppermint oil to clear them. So I just take a little bit of peppermint oil in the palm of my hand. I've taken 2 drops, I'm going to blow my head off. Break up the molecules in my hand, and then I place them over my hand and mouth, my nose and mouth. Take a nice deep breath in through the nose. Oh, ha ha. Nice deep breath in through the mouth. And because peppermint is cooling, I'll also use it on my head, on the back of my neck. If I ever have a tension headache, that's how I use peppermint oil. But I love peppermint oil for clearing my airways. And I often diffuse peppermint oil at bedtime if I'm feeling stuffy. I don't know if you heard that, but that just cleared a nostril. No, my diffuser is rarely off, Jane, rarely. So that's me and peppermint. So peppermint now, I can feel it clearing my airways. I can feel it tingling on the inside of my nose. I can feel it starting to cool my forehead and across the back of my neck. And I love being able to use oils in that way. So as well as having that therapeutic benefit of literally clearing the crap out of my nose, also the essential oils, when you use them aromatically, you'll stimulate your olfactory system. And you'll also stimulate your endocrine system. So your olfactory system is the system that is your smell, basically. Smell is very, very tightly linked to emotions and very tightly linked to brain activity. So when you stimulate your olfactory system, you fire lots of neurons off in your brain. And equally with your endocrine system is very tightly linked to your olfactory system. And your endocrine system regulates your mood, and specifically your endocrine system is responsible for the depth of your breathing and your heart rate. So that's why when you breathe in lavender oil, it calms you. The science between that is, I'm going to talk about diffusing in a minute, Bar. I'm going to give you some recipes. The science behind lavender is that when you breathe in lavender, it works with your endocrine system, it brings down your heart rate, it encourages you to breathe more deeply, and because of that you feel more relaxed. You get a reduction in cortisol levels, which is the stress hormone. You get an increase in serotonin. All the stuff that amitriptyline does for you, but without having to take a synthetic drug. So let's talk about some oils, now that we've covered that. So I'm going to talk to you about diffusing tonight. This is my main diffuser that I've got a few of these actually, but this is the diffuser that lives pretty much in my office all the time. I have got a new diffuser that I got in it the last couple of days. I'm going to show you that too. But let me show you this. This is the Petal Diffuser. It's doTERRA's best-selling diffuser. So you'll see on the front here it's got 2 buttons. This one is a light. I don't know if you can see that's on and off. And this one is the misting setting. So it's got 3 settings. It runs for 1 hour, 2 hours or 4 hours. So you'll see inside the lid, it's got a reservoir of water. It doesn't heat up. So what this is actually doing, it's got a metal plate in the bottom of the diffuser, and it oscillates, and that actually mixes the oil and the water together. So you put oil in the reservoir, and then you put some drops of drops of oil in there, and you'll see, I don't know if anyone is asthmatic, but if you are familiar with a nebulizer, it's a very similar mechanism to a nebulizer. It diffuses, it creates a mist, and then your mist comes out the top here. A cool mist, that's right. So it's not hot, it's safe for animals, it's safe for pets. All of doTERRA's diffusers have a trip switch on them, so that if you run out of water, it turns itself off. And because our diffusers are medical grade plastic, you're not going to be releasing any nasty petrochemicals into the air, which is a problem with some cheap diffusers that you can get on the likes of Amazon and stuff. So do be careful. If you're going to use certified pure therapeutic grade oils, you want to make sure you're using a good quality medical grade plastic diffuser. Just back to the thing about the other thing that people do at Christmas, and I'll talk about some recipes. The other thing that people do at Christmas a lot is that they burn scented candles. So the deal with scented candles is that when you burn a candle, particularly a scented candle, but a candle, you're actually releasing paraffin wax fumes into the air. Some research shows that it's as dangerous as second-degree smoke to be breathing that in. So particularly if you have any respiratory issues, and particularly if you have pets, it's not a good idea to be burning candles. Not least because of the whole thing with the, they get knocked over, you burn your house down. But more than that, it's about what you're breathing in. And you'll know this because if, like me, when you were a student, you burned loads of candles, you'll know that when you moved out of your halls of residence and you took your pictures down off the wall, there was crappy, horrible yellow around where your pictures had been. That's from the paraffin in candles. And the majority of candles are made from paraffin wax. Those that aren't generally are made from soy. And more often than not, 99% of the time you can be guaranteed that that's made from genetically modified soy, which has all kinds of issues when you burn it, and has been linked to all kinds of issues with releasing carcinogens into the atmosphere and releasing and being linked to things like lung cancer. So just not good. Just not good. Add to that the fact that scented candles usually are scented with either synthetic fragrances or poor grade quality essential oil, and then you've got a whole load of stuff in the mix about you don't know what you're breathing in, and you don't know that you're getting any benefits necessarily. So by diffusing essential oils rather than burning candles, you're circumventing all of that, and you're getting the health benefits that you would get from diffusing essential oils. I've got a really cold forehead now from that peppermint. Okay, so pets and kids I've talked about. So I'm going to show you some oils that doTERRA do, some of my favourite Christmas oils. I'm going to talk about some limited edition oils first of all, which are only available they're available at the moment, and they're only available while stocks last. So there are 3 oils I'm going to talk about. I have got 1 bottle with me. The other 2 are on order. They haven't yet arrived, but I have done the reading. I can tell you about them. So I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to talk to you about some diffuser blends that I use, that I have been using, and I have actually made a brand new recipe that I'm going to share with you tonight as well. Being around burning candles and melting wax give me hay fever symptoms and dodgy stuffed sinuses. Essential oils don't do that for me. I've found that actually, Sarah, I get like mucousy. Nice, snotty, lovely. Okay, so let me talk to you about the first of the oils that I want to mention to you tonight. So the first thing I want to show you is this little beauty, which I've just tipped all over the floor with a divvy. This is the Berry diffuser, which is new. It's just been released by doTERRA, and it's available limited edition at the moment. So it's a walnut effect surround, and it's you'll see it's a lot smaller than a regular diffuser, but it covers almost the same size room. So there you go, you can see it's quite cute. I really like it. It's nice and flat. It's like a pebble. So I'm going to plug it in, just unplug the right thing. There you go, unplug that diffuser. And I will show you the Berry. So this is the Berry diffuser. It's got 3 settings. It runs for 2 hours, 5 hours, or 10 hours. And when you run it for 10 hours, it runs in 5-minute blasts. So there's your mist. It was working before. Have I not plugged it in right? Ah, you damn. There we go, there we go. Just put the light on. Come on, press the button. Might have overfilled it. I'll show you the lights. Can you see? I don't know if you can. Hang on. Let me show you a light. 1 second. Oh, it's dark. So it's got a red light Yeah, it's too full. Hang on. Another safety feature is if you have too much water in it, it won't switch on. And it needs to be flat, doesn't it? There we go. It's because it won't come on if it's not flat. There we go. So there's the blue, the red. Come on, switch on, you beast. So the safety feature is so good that I can't get it to switch on because it's not flat. Hang on. There we go, it's on. Anyway, it's got a number of colours. I can't do it because it's got to be on the flat to work. There we go. So it's got a number of colours and it will diffuse for up to 10 hours. There we go. Blue, white. Now it's doing it and you can't see. Purple. And I can't lift it to show you. Yellow. Can you see that? Yellow. Blue. Green. Turquoise. I'll get a video up for you. Anyways, that's the Berry diffuser. And that comes this month, limited edition, with this Harvest Spice. So, Harvest Spice, oh my God, so good. It's a gathering blend. So it has got, okay, so it says, wrap yourself in contentment by diffusing this delicious blend daily and enjoy the rich grounding aromas of a season of giving thanks. So I was diffusing this afternoon. In fact, I've got it in this diffuser now. I'm just going to put it back on this other diffuser. Maybe I'll put it in this one. Come on, play the game. I'll put this one on. Anyways, I was diffusing it this afternoon and it smells, yeah, when you overfill it, it won't work. Sometimes it's too good. It smells like Christmas cinnamon cookies is how I would describe it. Just going to stick it on this one. There we go. So let me tell you what it's got in it, and let me tell you what they do, because not only does it smell amazing, when I smell this, I really get the cedar wood through it. So it's got cassia, which is a strong antiseptic. So what this is going to do is it's going to fragrance your home beautifully, but it's also going to cleanse the air in your home. So cassia is a strong antiseptic. It's got a warming, uplifting aroma. Then you've also got clove. Now, clove is a really, really powerful antioxidant. And it also supports cardiovascular health. So for people who have any issues with their cardiovascular system, if they have reduced heart capacity, it's also good for that. Cedar wood. Now, cedar wood is one of my very, very favourite oils. Cedar wood is relaxing and calming, and it also promotes relaxation. And for anyone who likes the effect of lavender but doesn't like the smell of lavender, cedar wood is a really good alternative. And eucalyptus, which is good for clear breathing and clear thinking. And it's also an uplifting oil. It is divine, absolutely divine. It smells like Christmas. That's kind of the point. It's actually a Harvest Spice. And obviously, well, maybe not obviously, but DOTERRA, an American company. So this was brought out for Thanksgiving. So you can actually currently get the Berry diffuser and Harvest Spice, the limited edition. And they're only while stocks last. But I did check before I came on tonight and there's plenty left at the moment. I expect they'll be gone by the end of the month. So that's the first one. Second oil, which I don't have yet, but I'm going to run through it with you because it's beautiful and I have smelled it. I just don't have my bottle. I've ordered it and waiting for it to come. So Holiday Joy. So Holiday Joy uplifts the mood and enlivens the senses, and it purifies and freshens the air in your home as well. So it includes some of my very favourite oils. It includes Siberian Fir, Wild Orange, Clove Bud, Cinnamon Bark, Cassia, Douglas Fir, Nutmeg and Vanilla. So it's a really sweet, nutmeggy, again, it's a cookie kind of fragrance, but it has that undertone of clove and cinnamon and wild orange, and then the Siberian Fir layered on top. You get that slightly Christmassy tree fragrance. It is gorgeous, gorgeous. So diffuse it throughout the house. You can also put it on your clothing, on your coats, on your scarves. It'll keep you energised while you're out Christmas shopping. You can make a spritzer, so get yourself a glass bottle with a spritzing lid and mist trees, garlands, wreaths, so you'll get the scent of the kind of like the pine scent with it. And you can also put a couple of drops in homemade potpourri if anyone's into that. I don't know. I've been in a house with potpourri for years, but you know, whatever. Sarah's got it. You like it, Holiday Joy. I really liked it when I smelled it, and I was gutted it didn't arrive in time today, but there you go. To kind of complement Holiday Joy, you've also got Holiday Peace. So Holiday Peace is, it has Siberian Fir, Douglas Fir and Himalayan Fir. And then it's also got grapefruit, frankincense and vetiver in there together. Oh my God. So grapefruit is one of my very favourite oils. Grapefruit is an amazing oil for uplifting mood. And I've actually done some anchoring with grapefruit. So I went to an event that I knew would be a really uplifting event and I wore grapefruit on a bracelet. And so now when I smell grapefruit, it has that connection for me with that memory, and I feel amazing when I smell. I feel amazing when I smell grapefruit. It is so lovely, Christine. So it calms and soothes the mood because grapefruit and frankincense particularly are good at kind of uplifting and for brain health and cellular health. It cleanses and freshens the air, and it also adds a peaceful holiday aroma to any environment. So like I said, it's got Siberian Fir, grapefruit peel, Douglas Fir, Himalayan Fir, frankincense, vetiver and vetiver essential oils, and it's beautiful. So those are my three kind of blends that are a really nice thing to do for Christmas. You've got your harvest spice, your holiday joy and your holiday peace. And what I have been doing is I've got gifts to buy for people for Christmas. And so one of the things that I've been gifting people for Christmas is a Brevi diffuser with those three blends, because they're a lovely, like really easy way to get essential oils into people's homes without me going, you need to take this, you need to take that, you need to take the other. And I know that they'll enjoy the fragrances. So that's what I've been doing. Okay, so I have looked up some diffuser recipes for you. I'm going to talk a little bit about some of these oils for you. So it's actually really interesting, Gemma, that you say vetiver, because I have not really used vetiver a lot, but I use Arbor Vitae an awful lot, and I think it has some of the similar properties, and I adore grapefruit. And I'm going to talk to you about grapefruit in a minute because one of my cheats for Christmas is a grapefruit cheat. Okay, so let me talk to you about this one. So this is it's called Blue Christmas, this diffuser. What's it called? Mix. Okay, so let me tell you what's in this. Oh, I've maybe not got all my bottles out. 1 second. Here we go. Can't believe I didn't get this out. So this Blue Christmas is, you just put your diffuser on. Well, don't put it on just yet, but put 1 drop of each of these oils in. Okay, so you would put, first of all, you put Balance in. Now, Balance, people have heard me talk about Balance. And when Gemma says that vetiver is her soul oil, Balance is my soul oil. So Balance is literally, that's it. I feel better straight away. Balance has saved my life. I describe Balance as the oil that's for highly strung teenagers and wrung out adults. We use it a lot in our house. My daughter Tilly has quite severe anxiety, and it is the thing that we use to support her when she needs to do things that she feels really anxious about. She carries a rollerball of Balance in her bag all the time. I use Balance all the time when I'm doing a class. I use it as a perfume. I rub it on the soles of my feet when I'm feeling anxious. It's for anyone who has issues with anxiety. You absolutely must have Balance in your life. It is the best oil. I have it in my car. I use it around my animals. It's just, oh God, I love it. Animals, my cat loves Balance. So Balance has got in it spruce leaf, hoe wood, frankincense, blue tansy, blue chamomile, osmanthus flower, and it's ready diluted in fractionated coconut oil. So into this Blue Christmas blend, into this Blue Christmas recipe that you're going to make yourself, if you're doing that, then it's a blend for putting in your diffuser when you're feeling overwhelmed. So, you know, you've had a full day of Christmas shopping, you get in and you're like, oh my God, I could actually kill someone with this heel on my shoe right now. That kind of feeling. We've all been there, right? So along with Balance, the other oils that I suggest that you put in with that is Juniper Berry. Where's my Juniper Berry? Here it is. I must tell you about Juniper Berry. I will tell you about it in a minute. But you can see there's not very much left in my bottle of Juniper Berry. I adore Juniper Berry. The main reason I adore Juniper Berry is because I adore gin. And it smells like gin. That's what gin is made from, Juniper Berry. So Juniper is excellent for kidney health and urinary tract function. If you use it on your skin, it's an excellent natural toner. It's a really good cleansing and detoxifying agent, but it also has calming and grounding effects. And if you have children who have nightmares or night terrors, then Juniper is an absolute must-have. It's like the oil of dreams. And then in with that, where's my box? Where's my flipping box, here it is. In with that, I would also use, for the Blue Christmas blend, this is the blend for Overwhelm, I'd also use a little bit of Peace. Now, Peace is one of doTERRA's Plea blends. Oh my God. Peace is an amazing oil for sleep. I know that Jess uses Peace for her little boy for sleep. Again, there are lots of options. If you're not keen on the fragrance of lavender, there are loads of options. So Peace and Juniper Berry together in the diffuser is amazing for sleep and for kids who have night terrors. And I know that Jess will tell you that. So Peace has got vetiver, lavender, ylang ylang, frankincense, clary sage, marjoram, labdanum twig, I have to be careful how you say that, and spearmint. And those three combined, Balance, Juniper and Peace, are a lovely blend for when you just feel like your head might explode. So that's your Blue Christmas blend. And I will post all of these recipes up in the group, by the way. So there we go. I'm going to put that so I don't forget that I've done that. There we go. Juniper, Balance and Peace. That's your Blue Christmas blend. Okay, so the next blend, a little bit more, something a bit more fun maybe, is a candy cane blend. So if you want something that's nice and fresh and citrusy, now the citrus oils are incredible. So citrus oils chemically have incredible properties for uplifting mood. So if you're ever in a situation when you need to have a very quick, like, I feel and I need to not feel like that anymore, reach for a bottle of citrus oil. My personal favourite citrus oil at the moment is Bergamot. Bergamot is an orange. It's a, oh my God, it's so orangey. It smells like when you peel an orange and you get that initial hit of the fragrance. On that first recipe, Gina, 1 or 2 drops of each. Balance, Juniper Berry and Peace, 1 or 2. You've got 2%. Go plug it in, Jane. So yeah, so 1 or 2 drops of each. 1 to start off with, 2 if you want it a bit stronger. But yeah, so I absolutely adore Bergamot. It's a really zingy citrus fragrance. It's actually at the upper end of the olfactory scale of orange fragrances. It's really tangy. So Bergamot and, where have you gone? Our good old faithful Peppermint Oil together. And this is a lovely candy cane mix in your diffuser. So you can use a bit more, 4 drops of each. Will fill your home with minty orangey freshness, like just the smell of that sweet pepperminty flavoured, it's making my mouth water. Those two together, just glorious. So again, in your diffuser, oh, like 1 up each nostril, just like snort straight from the bottle. Divine, absolutely divine. And the peppermint, doTERRA's peppermint is very sweet. So the two together are a beautiful, beautiful mix. Now peppermint, because of the high menthol content of doTERRA peppermint, it sets it apart from others when it comes to quality. It is one of the best-selling doTERRA essential oils. And Bergamot has calming and uplifting properties. It can dissipate anxious feelings while simultaneously providing cleansing and purifying benefits. Those two together, winner, winner, chicken dinner. So that is your candy cane mix. So that's your Blue Christmas and your candy cane. So the next one, this is one I discovered myself and I'm quite excited about this one. This is my Mojito cocktail party mix. And it smells like a mojito. It's the best. So this is like my New Year's Eve Christmas drinks diffuser. You know, because that's what I do. Like I have cocktail parties all the time. And it's like a scene from Mad Men. That's what my life is like, for sure. For sure, for sure. Anyway, so my Mojito cocktail party mix is. Where is my grapefruit? Where are you, beautiful thing? Ah, where is it? Where is it? I think it's beside the kettle downstairs. Okay, I think it is. Oh, here it is. No, it isn't. That's it. Grapefruit. It's downstairs. Grapefruit, which supports healthy metabolism and uplifts mood. Then lime. Lime is good for immune function. It positively affects the mood. It stimulates and refreshes. It has an aromatic, topical and an internal cleanser. It's, oh my God, it smells incredible. And it promotes emotional balance and well-being. And, not finished yet because you've got your grapefruit, you've got your lime. Tangerine. Where's tangerine? So tangerine is another of the citrus oils. Yeah, I'll tell you about the gin in a minute. It's not as zingy as the bergamot. It's a bit softer. It smells like tangerines, basically, as you would expect it to be. It's very Christmassy, but so it's got soothing and relaxing aroma. It's a powerful antioxidant. It's cleansing and purifying, and it supports your immune system. And because no mojito would be complete without mint, peppermint. So those three plus grapefruit. Grapefruit, lime, tangerine and peppermint. Peppermint is uplifting, refreshing and invigorating. I swear to God, you put that in your diffuser on Christmas Eve, even people who are driving will feel like they're enjoying a mojito. It is the loveliest, freshest, most uplifting fragrance. And the lovely thing about it is that you're getting the therapeutic benefits. Like, so you're literally, while all your guests are enjoying their baby shams, you're supporting their immune system. You know, how cool is that? Okay. So the next one is called Deck the Halls. This is not my recipe, but I love it. And I'll tell you why I love it, because of what it's got in it. So it has got in it, grab these bottles. Here we go. Okay, so this has got 3 of my favourite oils in it. In fact, no, they're all favourites, but these 3 in particular I absolutely adore. So it has got frankincense, myrrh, which I got just this week and I'm loving it, wild orange and cedar wood. So let me talk you through these. So frankincense, like little known fact. I know it's Christmas and Christmas is the time for frankincense, but I did not know anything about frankincense before I worked for doTERRA. Frankincense is a tree. It's pound for pound, it's as expensive as gold in some societies. It's very, very valuable. Oh my God. And it has incredible properties. It is one of the oils that can penetrate the blood-brain barrier. It's particularly good for brain health and cellular health. It's good for people who have long-term health issues. It's very good for pain. Used either topically, so on the point of the pain, or aromatically, or internally. I take frankincense every morning. And frankincense has an incredible capacity whereby, because it can penetrate the blood-brain barrier, it can actually attach itself, the molecules in frankincense attach themselves to the molecules in other oils, and it will carry those oils deeper into your system. I love baby sham, don't get me started, and it will get a better efficacy. So when people who use essential oils say, you know, if in doubt, get the frank out. Frankincense is called the king of oils for a reason, and that's why they gave it to the baby Jesus. So frankincense, and also a popular item with baby Jesus, myrrh. Now I did not know what myrrh was either. Let me get the lid off. So myrrh, oh my God. So if you, like me, were raised in a church-going family or a churchy school, and you spent time in old churches growing up, and you like that comforting smell of old churches, that's what myrrh smells like. It is the most delicious, delicious fragrance. I love it. So you've got frankincense, which is especially good for the mouth and throat, soothing the skin, promotes a smooth, youthful looking complexion when you use it on your skin, promotes emotional balance and well-being when it's diffused. Then you've got myrrh, which is, again, very good for mental well-being, very good for feeling grounded. It's kind of considered a spiritual oil. It's also good for pain, which again, symbolically, is why it was given to the baby Jesus. Now, we don't have liquid gold, but if we did have liquid gold, I think it would be cedar wood. I absolutely love cedar wood. I have some vintage baby sham glasses, Tanya, and a baby sham bar mirror, and some bar mats. I'm a bit obsessed with baby sham. Cedar wood is a really amazing grounding fragrance. It's woody. It evokes feelings of wellness and vitality. If you have been to Disney and you've been to the Sequoia Lodge, is that what it's called? When you walk through there, that smell, that's cedar wood. I flipping love it. Oh yeah, it is. Myrrh is good for thyroid. You use it for your thyroid, don't you? So that's myrrh. And then wild orange. Now, wild orange is probably one of doTERRA's most loved and most diverse oils. It supports your immune function. It uplifts your body and mind. It's a very powerful cleanser. And those 4 combined are called Deck the Halls, and the combined fragrance of it is you get that lovely woody smell of the myrrh and the cedar wood, and then you get the overtone of the wild orange, so it's like that fresh citrusy smell, and then running along the base notes you get the floral smell of the frankincense, and it is beautiful. And you only need 1 drop of each in your diffuser, and it is absolutely gorgeous. So that's called Deck the Halls, that one. It always makes me think of Declan Donnelly, that one. Okay, this is my own blend. I made my own Christmas blend because I thought I want something that is particularly for soothing emotions, soothing anxious feelings. I was thinking about people who have quite stressful Christmases. I was thinking about people who... Are you staying at Sequoia Lodge? Oh my God, Jess. I was thinking about people who have, like, you know, family that are maybe, or they've got to do long car journeys and it's quite stressful, and you've got the kids and the dog and the granddad and all of that. I was thinking about those people. And I was also thinking about the fact that over Christmas and New Year, we do a lot of mixing with people, and we do a lot of, you know, breathing on people and being breathed on, and coughing on people and being coughed on. And like, I know from getting poorly last year, I do not want that to happen again this year. So I made a blend. And I did some research this afternoon. I thought about what oils would mix well together, what notes work well together. And my blend is called It's Beginning to Smell a Lot Like Christmas. And this is what it's got in it. So it's got some of my very favourite blends, my very favourite oils. So the first thing I put in it is it's got Citrus Bliss. Now Citrus Bliss, like Balance, is a pre-blended blend oil. So Citrus Bliss has got citrus oils and vanilla bean in it. And oh my God, it is frigging glorious. I use Citrus Bliss and Balance together. So Balance is like my ha 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 ha, and then Citrus Bliss is like my ooh. Like that's, I call Citrus Bliss like my Zen in a bottle. So Citrus Bliss, it positively affects mood. It's got energizing and refreshing properties. Then with Citrus Bliss, I'm also using in this, it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas, Siberian Fir. Now, Siberian Fir is quite a heavy top end note, quite a heavy perfume. It's beautiful. So it's got, oh God, I do love it. But Siberian Fir, it balances emotions, it soothes feelings of anxiety. It's very good for anxiety when you diffuse it. Then, one of the oils I've already mentioned before, because why would you not? An extra slug of, oh, wrong one. Yes, no, wrong one. Ha! Here we go. Has it gone? Here we go. On Guard. So, those 3 together. Now, On Guard, I've mentioned already. On Guard was the oil that got me hooked on doTERRA. Now, On Guard is a blend again. It's spicy and it's sweet. It's got cinnamon, which is known to promote healthy immune system. It can also freshen your breath, interestingly enough. It's got wild orange, which has powerful antioxidants that help support the immune system and promote overall health. Oh my God. It smells like Christmas, does On Guard. It's also got eucalyptus in there. So eucalyptus is great for purifying the air and purifying surfaces. So I use, and I know that a lot of my wellness advocates, we all use On Guard to clean our surfaces and our floors and everything. It also has rosemary, which promotes respiratory function, reduces fatigue and calms tension. Also, if you take it internally, it supports digestion. And it has clove, which supports the immune system thanks to its high levels of antioxidants. So those 3 oils combined, because you've got a blend oil in there, oh my gosh, Janine, 1 drop in a big glass of water. Be careful. It will blow your head off. But you can use it as a mouthwash. You can use On Guard as a mouthwash. I use a big glass of water. I use 1 drop of peppermint and 1 drop of On Guard, and I use that as a natural mouthwash. Or if I don't have On Guard, I use clove. So yeah, but between those, so Siberian Fir, Citrus Bliss and On Guard, you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 oils in the On Guard. So you've actually got 8 oils in that blend. But I do you feel a little high on essential oils when you finish? It depends what I'm using. Depends. On Guard is nice in tea. Is it? I do love On Guard. I'm very fond of it because it made me well, basically. And like I say, we take On Guard soft gels to kind of support our immune system. So that's it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas. And I had this on this afternoon. Citrus Bliss, Siberian Fir and On Guard. And it is lovely. It's Christmassy, it's warm, it's cinnamony, it's fruity, and it's Christmas tree-y. Oh, it's lovely. It's so nice. So that's it's beginning to smell a lot like Christmas blend. Okay. So I also want to give you some tips for Christmas survival. Okay, because there are some things that for Christmas I would absolutely not be without. Where is my packet? It's downstairs. How annoying. Okay, I'll demonstrate with On Guard, even though it's not On Guard I'm talking about. So, one of the things that I would not be without, here it is, it's on my desk. I knew it would be here somewhere because I use it all the time. One of the things that one sec, absolutely recommend for Christmas is some Zengest soft gels. Oh yeah, do it tomorrow when you're putting the tree up. Perfect, Helen. So Zengest soft gels. So these are doTERRA's Digestive blend. So it comes in an oil like this, but you can also get it ready mixed up in soft gel form. And I have these in my handbag. I suffer a little with IBS. I have an upset tummy fairly regularly. If I eat red meat, don't even go there. So I have Zengest soft gels in my bag all the time. So for Christmas, these are what I would absolutely have about your person. Because when you have a heavy meal and you're feeling bloated, they'll reduce your bloating. They'll deal with tummy ache immediately. Great for heartburn. Great for like just if you've eaten too much and you feel like you've overdone it. Also good for if you've drunk too much and you've overdone it. So Zengest is like if I was going to, instead of a Rennie, instead of, Gaviscon or whatever, this is what I'll be using, and this is what I do use at the moment to settle my tummy in all of those circumstances. So that's my first thing, is my On Guard, my Digestive survival kit in my survival. The other thing I have in my survival kit is On Guard, because I'm going to be mixing with lots of people over Christmas and New Year. So I am carrying On Guard soft gels. I'm actually taking these every day at the moment to boost my immune system, and I'm diffusing On Guard a lot because I love the smell of it, and also because it's, the thing with diffusing is when you're diffusing at home, if you diffuse something like On Guard that has cleansing properties, everywhere it settles on your work surfaces, you're getting the benefits of that as well. So, on the animals' beds, on the floor, on your work surfaces, you're getting all of that benefit. So they're my two things that I'm kind of having in my handbag all the time. On Guard and Zengest soft gels. The other things that I kind of will not be far away from over Christmas and New Year are my beloved peppermint oil, because I showed you earlier on. Now peppermint I'll use for tension headaches. I'll also use for clearing my nasal system, clearing my airways. I'll also diffuse it at bedtime if I feel stuffy or if I'm drunk. And I take peppermint in my water when I want to settle my tummy. So if I take Zengest but I want to kind of really tackle like heartburn up here, then peppermint is great for that. And it's also a great breath freshener. Just one drop onto your thumb and push it into the roof of your mouth, and it freshens your breath really quickly. And it's got no sugar in it, unlike Polos, for example. I think you can get sugar-free Polos now. And an On Guard oil itself is kind of my diffusing oil of choice at the moment. Along with the holiday oils, On Guard is probably the one that I'm diffusing more than anything else because of the fragrance. You can actually even make On Guard chocolates. Jane in our team makes On Guard chocolates. Oh, you have your peppermint beadlets. Yeah, so, where are my beadlets? Here they are. So you can also get peppermint. We can get many more than peppermint, but you can get peppermint and On Guard in beadlet form. So if you have little children, it's great for kids, because one beadlet is the equivalent of 1/4 of a drop of oil. So they're great for kids. So this is a peppermint beadlet. Can you see? It's tiny, tiny, tiny. You see? And you can just use that to freshen your breath. Just pop it in your mouth, and it kind of explodes in your mouth. It's delicious. I've also got a bit of On Guard on my fingers, which I can taste. So they're my Christmas survival kit. And in addition to that, there are some other things. two things I want to share with you that are like my festive stuff. So I have a hangover cure that I do for Christmas. Well, for all the time. I have a bottle in the bathroom. It's in a roller ball. So I'll just make up a roller ball like this. One like this with oil and a roller ball lid. And it's my hangover cure. So when either of us has hangover, which actually at the moment, I'll talk about in a second, isn't a thing for me, but it is for him. Just roll it on our pulse points, roll it around the back of our neck. And I actually like to roll it here on my neck as well. Sometimes I put it on my forehead if I've got a headache. Now in my roller ball for hangovers, I have lemon, grapefruit and lavender. And those three combined, lemon supports your lymphatic drainage, supports the reduction of toxins in your system. If you roll it on the soles of your feet, it's also great. So it's helping, hang on, it's just a peppermint beadlet bursting. It's helping your system to cleanse itself. It's also encouraging liver health and kidney health, and it'll help flush the toxins out of your system, the lemon this is. Grapefruit has uplifting properties. It's also excellent for your urinary system. So if you are dehydrated, then getting grapefruit into your system either with a rollerball or in a bit of water. Sometimes I take this as a drink, a lemon, grapefruit and lavender as a drink. When I have a hangover, it will start your kidneys working, and it will get all of that alcohol flushed out of your system. And lavender for detoxing and for relaxing you, because often when you're hungover, you're like, ugh. So that's my like hangover cure. And I take it, I have it as a rollerball. And I also take it internally. I take it as a drink. And the other thing that I do, because currently I'm not drinking, so I gave up alcohol coming on for 6 weeks ago. I did actually have a glass of wine with my dinner on Sunday night. It's the first time I've had a drink for 6 weeks. But I'm a massive, massive lover of gin. And I absolutely adore gin and tonic. It's my very favourite drink in the whole wide world. So what I have been doing is I've been fake ginning. And it's what I'll do over Christmas and New Year as well. So in my bag, I carry a little bottle of Juniper Berry. And when I go anywhere, when we're out for dinner or we're out for drinks or whatever, I will order the nicest tonic they have. I love Fever Tree tonic, Fever Tree elderflower tonic. And I'll say to the barman or the barwoman, the bar person, please make me a tonic like you would make a gin. So I want a slice of lime. I want it squeezed. I want it whizzed round. I want some ice, and I want a nice big tumbler full of the nicest tonic that you have, and I want a swizzle stick or a straw or something to stir it with, and then when my drink comes, I put 1 drop of Juniper Berry in it, swizzle it round, and I'm not joking, it tastes like gin and tonic. My body believes I'm drinking gin and tonic. Sometimes I'll add a grapefruit or lime or lemon to that as well. The only thing to watch out with grapefruit is because it is it stimulates your urinary system. If you drink it too late at night, you will be up peeing all night for sure. I discovered that quite early on in the process. So if that's the case, don't drink it late. Don't make it your last drink of the night. But the beautiful thing about juniper is not only are you not drinking alcohol, but you're also supporting a healthy kidney and urinary tract. So if you're someone like me who suffers from urinary tract infections on a fairly regular basis, or I did previous to using doTERRA, that's for sure, touch wood, it's not been an issue as much since. But if you want to support a healthy urinary system, then Juniper Berry. Just have Juniper Berry in your handbag and drink Posh Tonic with a splash of Juniper Berry. And I promise you, it's almost as good as the real thing. Like, it tastes like the real thing and it smells like the real thing. And that's the thing, when you're drinking, the smell is as important as anything else. I wish I could let you smell this. It smells like a bottle of gin. It's the best thing ever. So that's my cheat for Christmas and New Year. So I hope this has been helpful to you. Stay with me because I just want to show you a couple of things. And if you're watching this and you haven't already got a wholesale account and you know that you want some, but you maybe don't know what you want, then comment oils here. Just say oils and one of us will reach out to you. Maybe tag the person who invited you. Tag your wellness advocate. If you don't know who that is, then we'll link you up with the person who you belong to. But if you know you want oils, then just type oils here. And we'll get you sorted out. But I just wanted to show you a couple of options for people. If you're thinking, right, I do want to get started with something and I don't know where to start, I did price up a couple of things for you. So there is a special offer on this month whereby when you enroll for a wholesale account, and let me just explain. So you can buy oil, all of these oils retail. We'll sort you out, Barbara. Who are you added by? You can buy all of these oils retail through your wellness advocate. But in all honesty, you'd be a fool to pay retail prices. You can get a wholesale account and then you'll get 25% off everything. There are various options with wholesale accounts. The most popular is an enrolment kit. And I'm going to show you that at the end. But let me just talk to you about a couple of other options for if you want to get hold of, for example, the Bergamot Diffuser and some of the seasonal oils, some of the limited edition, then I've priced that up for you. So the Bergamot Diffuser with Harvest Spice, do you remember I mentioned this at the very beginning, and Holiday Joy and Holiday Peace all together, their RRP altogether is 132, I think it is. I've missed out a number. Yeah, 132. With the wholesale account, it's £127.60. But this month, when you enroll for a wholesale account, and it's what we call a personal volume of over 100, so basically it's £100 or more, then you get 50 points. And 50 points are the equivalent of £50 to spend on product of your choice in December. So if you were going to do that, then if you want to get yourself the Bergamot Diffuser and those 3 oils, you'd pay £127.60, but you'd also get your 50 points and you'd get your wholesale account, which would get you wholesale prices for the rest of the year. So that's one option. Your second option is to get yourself the Bergamot Diffuser, the Harvest Spice, the Holiday Joy, the Holiday Peace, and On Guard, soft gels and Digestive soft gels. So that's like your Christmas essentials. It should be, RRP is 167. With a wholesale, it works out cheaper than getting retail. So it works out at £162.54. So that's for the diffuser and for the 3 oils plus the soft gels. And you'll get 50 points as well. Or you could do what I did, what a lot of people do, and go for our most popular enrolment kit. So this is the Petal Diffuser. And the Petal Diffuser comes in our Home Essentials kit. And in our Home Essentials kit, you get our top 10 oils. Where's my booklet? Here it is. You get our top 10 oils, our 10 most popular oils, which are, and I do know this, but I always get to like number 8 and I'm like, I can't remember what I haven't said. So you get lavender, lemon, peppermint, On Guard, frankincense, tea tree, balance, Zen Guest. Is that it? Deep blue. Yeah. No. Breathe, our respiratory blend. Deep blue, our pain blend. Zen Guest, our tummy blend. Frankincense, lavender, lemon, tea tree, On Guard, oregano, that's the one I always forget, and peppermint. So you get that Home Essentials kit. You get full size 10ml bottles of each of those, and you get your Petal Diffuser. This is what most people do. When they want to get started with oils, this is what they do. You get your wholesale account, so you get that for a full year. We also do you a pack, so we'll send you an Essential Oils, Beginner's Guide to Essential Oils booklet. This is only available to our team. And I will send you a small bottle of wild orange. There we go, a 5ml bottle of wild orange. And this month, as well as getting you 50 points, you'll get your 50 points, but we also have a special offer on when you get that Home Essentials kit. So when you get the Home Essentials kit, you get the Petal Diffuser, you get the top 10 oils. In addition to that, you also get this. So you get a limited edition trio of oils. They're all citrus oils. They're perfect for Christmas. You get kumquat. What an amazing word that is. You get red mandarin. And you get clementine. Oh my darling. Oh my darling. So you get those 3 oils. They're limited edition, only available on this bolt-on at the moment. You can't actually buy them at all currently. And you get this. This is called the Iris Diffuser. And it's a portable diffuser. So it's got a USB connection on it. Like this. So you actually get 2 diffusers when you get this kit, when you get this Home Essentials kit. So you can see it's got a reservoir in the top here. Now the beauty of this is it has got an on-off. It has got a light, like all diffusers from doTERRA have. It mists out the top here. It's designed, it's the right size to go in a cup holder in a car, and it will plug into your cigarette lighter or your USB point in a car. So it's a car diffuser, or it's a travel diffuser if you're not a driver. And it's incredibly versatile for travelling with. You just throw it in your suitcase or your makeup bag or whatever. You can travel on airlines with essential oils in your hand luggage. And it's it's a lovely thing to have. You know, maybe it's a second diffuser to have upstairs, or maybe it's one to have in your car, or maybe even gift it to someone else. So when you get that Home Essentials kit, which is the Petal Diffuser and the top 10 oils, you'll also get the Iris Diffuser and the 3 bolt-on oils, those 3 citrus oils, and you'll get your 50 points. And we'll do you a booklet. And if you enroll on that this month, I'll also do you a one-to-one consultation so I can help you get started on your oils if you wish. So I'm going to do you a giveaway. That Home Essentials kit ships at just under $2.60. So it is an investment, but between you and me, it's I did that, and when I first got it, I was like, ugh. But I'll tell you what, it's the best decision I ever made. It's changed my life. And we are so much healthier, and you never have to replace all those oils at the same time. It's kind of like you start off and then you replace them as they run out. So yeah. So this is what I'm going to do as a giveaway. I'm going to do this. This is the doTERRA. I don't know if you can see. It has got a doTERRA logo on it. It's a doTERRA ceramic. There you go. The doTERRA ceramic diffuser. Hasn't got anything on it at the minute. So what you do is you drop your essential oil onto the back of that ceramic disc and you hang it from your Christmas tree. So I'm going to give that away, along with a bottle of wild orange. That's my giveaway for today. So this is what you're going to do to go into the giveaway draw. There we go, wild orange. So to go into the giveaway draw, you need to go over to my page. My page is called Round the Blend. You need to do 2 things. The first thing you need to do is share this video, and then you need to go to my page and leave me a review on my page. And if you leave me a review in the next 48 hours, probably a bit longer than that, probably the weekend before I get round to it, let's say by Sunday, that's the 30th of November-ish. Let's say by the 30th of November. Leave me a review. Tell me what you found useful about this class. Tell me what you enjoyed. Then I will put you in the draw, and I will do the draw on the 1st of December for someone to win the ceramic diffuser, which you hang on your Christmas tree or in your wardrobe or wherever you like. They're great. They're so, so versatile. And a bottle of wild orange. That will be my gift. I'm going to put it in an envelope just now so that you know. But do be sure to share the video, this video, and then go ahead and leave me a review. And I will go to the reviews, and that's where I'll decide. That's where I'll pick my winner from. So you need to share and then go to the reviews. So has anyone got any questions? Because I've got 5 minutes before I go to take some questions. I don't even know what time it is. Is I'm a Celebrity on yet? Let me know if you've got questions. I will just give it a second. And then I'm going to empty my Brevi and get it on properly. Get it working. See if anyone's got any questions. Oh, you've all gone quiet. Now it's all gone quiet over there. You're welcome, Jess. Oh! Yes. Sorry, before I forget. Next week's class. Oh my God. Next week, Tuesday at 8 o'clock, Jess is going to do you a class on the top 10 oils. So the oils that I just mentioned that you get in your Home Essentials kit. And she's going to do a Nature's Medicine Cabinet kit, class. So we're going to go over what you can use the oils for. Every single essential oil has got up to 50 different uses, and Jess knows her way around all of that. Yeah, I have a massive list from today, from doing my research, from stuff that I didn't have. But this is what I do have, obviously. So I'm going to go and put this all away. So yeah, next week I will share the link. If you're in the Oily Nursery, if you're a blender already, look out for that. Look out for it on my page. I'll share it off my page. And Jess will be taking that class next week. And then we have a guest doing the class the week after, but we'll tell you about that next week. So yeah, I hope this is helpful. Go ahead and leave your review and let me know what blends you're looking forward to using and making and diffusing, and I will pop you a list of recipes into the event, probably tomorrow now, because I want to tidy up my desk, because currently it looks like this. Let me show you. This is what it looks like. There's just, yeah, I need to have a bit of a tidy up. There's paper all over the place from my prep this afternoon. Barbara, who do you belong to? Who is your wellness